Good morning, first graders. Today is Tuesday, April 21st, 2020. We write that as 4/21/20. You'll find your to-do list in Seesaw, also emailed to your parents. It has Reader's Workshop, Word Work, Writer's Workshop, Math, Science, and PE today. In Reader's Workshop, we're going to continue working on making our voices sound like our characters when we read aloud, and we're going to remember to pay attention to the special clues that our author gives us, like punctuation, big words, dialogue, and pictures. In your Reader's Workshop lesson, you'll see there's a link on there that takes you to a short video of someone reading a story aloud, and it is really cool, and I want you to check that out and see how that person reads the story aloud and think if they're doing a good job of bringing their characters to life. In word work today, we're going to be looking at some endings, some common endings that we would see all the time in our reading and our writing. These are the ED ending and the ING ending. And remember, the ED, if we see an ED on the end of a word, it means it happened in the past. And then if it is an ING on the end, it is happening right now. And you'll find lots of words. You'll be going on a word hunt for these kinds of endings today. In Writer's Workshop, you've been starting your realistic fiction stories, and yesterday when I went into Seesaw and I got to see what you had started, I was really excited. I can't wait to read more of all of those. They are super good. You're off to a good start. And remember, writers, when you're starting a story, a realistic fiction story, here are your steps. You need to think of a pretend character and give your character a name. Any name you want, you get to choose. Imagine a place, and then imagine some trouble that your character can get into. Okay? After you've thought of those things, get out some paper and plan. Touch and tell across the pages, sketch across the pages, and then you're ready to write. That's what I've been working on here. I showed you yesterday in your morning message that I was starting a story about a girl named Gretchen, and she had a tree fort, and she heard some sounds. And then as I started writing more, I thought about that trouble that it was. So she crouched by the path. It was a fierce bird, and Gretchen felt afraid. So there she is with the bird, and she's got some trouble. It's a fierce bird making that sound. What is she going to do? I think the bird is hurt. So that will be where I go next with my story. In math, we're going to continue working on two-dimensional and three-dimensional shapes. And yesterday you learned all about how those two-dimensional shapes are flat and the three-dimensional shapes are solid. So you'll have another video to go with that today and another practice activity. You'll also have a word problem to get to. And then if you wanted to go back into Prodigy and do some more of that, that is your fluency practice for today. If you didn't get a chance to try out Prodigy yesterday and want to try it out, your parents have a login and password that I emailed to them for you to try it out. We have another activity today from our science team. So it's Earth Week, and so today is day number 2 of Earth Week. Tomorrow, Wednesday, is actually Earth Day, but today is day 2 of Earth Week. And the science team put together an activity where you can watch a video of some Native Americans making a bridge across 2 very tall mountain peaks, and you have to go from one side to the other, and it shows you how they make that bridge out of things from nature. There's no steel rods or planks of wood or anything like that. It's pretty interesting, and then maybe you can try to make some things out of nature. In PE, you'll have Go Noodle. There's an activity to do in Go Noodle, and then there's also a fun game that Mrs. Nicholas put a video together to show you how to do. You can play it with someone else. It looks really fun. And I will see you in your small group Zoom today, and I hope you have a wonderful day.